By the end of this video, you are going to be able to understand the doors and the windows and how to properly take them off. So I used one of my previous examples that I had, which was the hard house or the weekend house. But when it came to the notes that I was making here around the doors and window schedules, those are not related to this drawing, but at least they can shed some light on how you go about doing your taking off for the doors. So if you can check your door 1 and your door 2, as given here, your door 1 and your door 2, these are the normal kind of doors that you would get. You have, it's your 899 by 2075 and your 813 by 2032. This is the common one that I know. Sometimes you do even get one for 213, yeah, 2132. But yeah, these are the most standard ones that you can use them in areas like which ones, like here in instance where you are having your bedroom, and also here when you are going to your bathroom. But here on the entrance into your living room, you are going to be using a much bigger door, which I would say it could be a door around your 1000 multiplied by your 2100. So these are those fancy doors that you would see. So yeah, and one another thing that you have to note with your doors, I would just say, particularly when it comes to doing your paintings, is that each when you are doing your calculations for painting, you have to calculate the areas of the doors. So let's just say, in instance, your D1 and your D2, you see. So if that area exceeds your 0.5 square meter, then you would have to deduct it on your calculations. So what do I mean? I mean that if now I'm about to do my calculation for painting in this room, so and I have to come and determine the area for this door, and if the area exceeds 0.5 square meter, then I have to deduct it. If it doesn't, then I can just measure the quantity as if I'm just like painting throughout from here to here, like the whole thing as it is like this. So that's basically one of the rules in the standard system when it comes to your dome. So we always have to check, like for instance, now let's just say maybe this door here, it was used this side, and this one, it was used this side. So if we're going to be doing our calculations for painting, we have to check their area first, that is it exceeding 0.5 square meter, and if it is, then it means we have to deduct it. If it's not, then we just uh, leave it. So let's quickly check. But the more you do these calculations, sometimes you'll just quickly be able to see that, okay, this one is just gonna be a much bigger value, so I will just have to do the deductions. But it's just always safer to confirm. So we have the 2075 by 8.99. So if we calculate the area for that, we know the area, it's your length times your breadth. And remember, these values, they're given in millimeter. So if I'm going to convert them to meter, It means now I have to divide by 1000. Then if I'm dividing by 1000, you have your 899. You're going to at least count 1 2 3, 1 2 3, then put your comma here, then you have your 0. Then it means now you're going to be having your 0.89. That's how I quickly do it without having to use the calculator. So now let's continue with the thing. I just wanted you to know that okay, we're calculating in meter and not millimeter. So now what do you have? You have the 2.08. The 2.08 is for this one converted. Multiply by what? Multiply by the 0.9. So the 0.9 is for this one converted to meter and rounding off to one or two decimal places. So this is going to give you how much? This is going to give you 1.8, and 1.8 it's greater than 0.5. So it means you definitely have to do the deduction for that dome. Then you're going to check for this one. It will also be definitely greater than 0.5. So it means on both cases you would have to do your deductions for those doors when you are doing your paintings. But for the painting calculation, I think we're just going to do its own separate video. So the same thing applies to when you are doing your windows. Remember, when you are doing your painting, you also have to paint in these areas where they also have their windows, you see. So you will also have to calculate the area for the what, for the windows. You have to calculate your area for the windows, and the same rule applies that if the area is greater than 0.5, you'll have to do the deductions. If it's less, you just measure through everything including that region. So let's quickly go and check what do we have on the window schedule. Okay, on the window schedule we have a window that's 533 by 949. So let's just do one quick calculation on this one just to confirm the area. For this one it seems like it might be below, but yeah, let's just confirm. If we're going to do the area, we'll say the area is your length times breadth. Then what would be your length? The longest side, it's going to be your 0.95. Why is this doing the, my stylus is acting up. 0.95 multiplied by the 0.53. So we have that 949, which is converted to meter, which is going to be 0.95. Then this one 0. So this one gives us exactly 0.5 on the dot. So it means that if it was this particular type of door, it means now we would have to do that the deduction for that one, you see. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go to the full details of the windows and the doors, if only you are required to do the taking offs for the doors themselves and the windows. So the thing that you have to know with the doors, the first one is that you have to know your door type. Then you also have to know the type of finishes that you're going to do on your door. Then you have to also be able to specify your frame. Your frame, what do they mean? Your frame is that steel that you see that it's surrounding where your door is going to be placed. So you would normally see that the frame is just put just here around the wall. Then in the center, that's where you're going to be having that door. So yeah, that's the frame they are talking about. Then the last one that you have to know, it's your ironmongery. Your ironmongery are your things like your handles. Remember, you have your door, and a door has to have your handle there. Then it also have, I think they call it, is it hinges? So those are the ironmongery list that you have to keep in head. So that's that with the doors. Then with the windows, you have to know the following. You have to know the window type. Then also you have to be able to specify the type of glass that was used on the window. Then yeah, and also the finish. So basically that's all the information that's required on the windows and doors. But at most, if you're having a drawing like this, they are going to give you a full window schedule for you to be able to do your wall calculations. So since this, it was a video on doors and windows explanations and the rules that are there in the standard system, I feel like yeah, we will also need to have one separate video where we're doing paint works on this drawing, so that you guys are able to understand the concepts that I'm talking about. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll also see you in the other video.